Sunrise is really unique in that it has the partnership with the 50 Corridor TMA and also the city of Rancho Cordova. Because the neighborhood and the school are only about 8 years old, there was really an opportunity to create an emphasis on active transportation from day one. So the culture was really set from the very beginning of the neighborhood and the school.
So we partnered with 50 Corridor years ago because we have Ellie Steele, who does presentations to our site about bike and helmet safety. We learned how to wear the helmets appropriately, how to cross the streets appropriately, how to ride the bikes appropriately, how to stop at intersections, and how to obey the law.
I've been working with Sunrise Elementary for the past 2 years. Sunrise Elementary is a great neighborhood school, so there's a lot of potential for students to be walking and biking. Most of them live within about a half-mile to a 1-mile radius. I have 2 kids of my own, and we got rid of our car about 3 years ago, so we use bicycles as our main form of transportation. I find it much more fun for us. We get to experience the outdoors, they get some exercise, they get to experience their community. All those little trips that we have to take, they become an adventure.
We do have wide streets, however, we have 1,248 kids, and when all parents like to drive, we have problems here on campus. So by allowing so many students to walk, ride bikes or scooters, the congestion has dissipated. But kids come onto campus, more kids are on time. Our gates are open earlier because more kids are walking or riding their bikes. Kids know what to do. It just makes the campus a safer place. We don't have as many cars or vehicles speeding down our roads.
We like to see the decreased traffic congestion, the decrease in the number of cars around schools in the morning and also at dismissal times. That definitely makes it safer for those families and students who want to walk and bike to school. We also see that in the environmental quality around the school, the air that we breathe at those critical times of drop-off and pickup is vastly improved if the number of cars are reduced. So that's something we're all concerned about and want to make sure that we're not contributing to higher levels of emissions in the neighborhood just because it's school start time. Also, it contributes to increasing students' physical activity level. So if you can get some of those minutes in the morning or in the afternoon walking to and from school, so some utilitarian activity, definitely that can contribute to the students' overall physical health.
Kids' bodies are made to move, and especially children, they're not made to sit in seats all day, every day. And driving in a car is the same thing. You're strapped in, you can't move, you can't see the sights, you can't experience the smells that are around, you can't stop and talk to a friend or meet a new dog or find a new playground. And kids need those experiences. They need those little tastes of freedom as they're experiencing and learning about their world. By walking and biking, you get that experience.
So from celebrating Walk to School Day in October to having an annual bike rodeo in April, and then really being the groundbreaking school for bringing Active for Me, the wonderful transportation scanning program that was started in Davis, to our school district. Sunrise was the first school to have the program in the district, and it's been very effective at getting kids excited about walking and biking.
Active for Me is a great program by walking or using a scooter, a bicycle, even a park and ride where the parents drop the students off a couple blocks away and the student still gets to walk a little bit of the rest of the way to school. They get scanned in, and that sends the parent a notification in real time that their student arrived at school, but it also logs statistics like how much carbon dioxide they've saved, how much money they've saved, gallons of gas, how many calories have been burned. So it's a great way to see those real benefits of walking and biking to school.
I think one thing that often gets overlooked is that safe routes to school and walking and biking to school really contributes to the building of community. So that's something that's a little less easy to quantify, but it's something that we definitely hear from parents and families, that they get out on the street, their kids are visible, They see their neighbors, they're able to really be in connection with other people in their neighborhood and with other parents in the school community, and that has a really strong social capital benefit for the community. I would say that there's a lot of emerging research from a school district interest standpoint that safe routes to school and walking and biking to school can actually help kids stay more focused. So if they've had that moderate activity in the morning on the way to school, they may actually be able to concentrate better in the classroom and perform better academically. So that's pretty interesting to us. The fears that we have sometimes as parents about our children's ability to navigate the world, from dangerous traffic situations to community connections, with education and with proper pedestrian safety measures, we can really calm some of those down, and we can really reassure parents that it is possible for us to be active and to walk and bike to school. And when I come here, there are more bikes in the bike rack than any of our other schools by far. So I always get very excited to see it in action and see how many kids really are taking that active transportation.
So our goal at Sunrise Elementary is to continue to encourage students and their parents to choose active transportation as a way to increase safety around the school, to provide that much needed exercise and freedom to the students, and to mostly foster a healthier, happier community.
I hope our partnership continues forever. For students, you help them to see it does matter when you're exercising. It does matter when you come to school early and on time. It makes a difference in how you feel about yourself. Your partnership matters a lot to us. Thank you.